Welcome back to Kings of United State. If you love wrestling stories, real-life drama, and journeys from the bottom to the very top, you're in the right place. Because today, we're telling the story of one of the most dynamic, high-flying, resilient, and respected wrestlers of all time, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Alan Neil Jones, born on June 2, 1977, in Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, didn't come from fame, fortune, or a long wrestling lineage. In fact, his early life was far from glamorous. Raised in poverty, Styles grew up in Gainesville, Georgia. He lived in a trailer park and was the son of a tough military man. His father battled alcoholism, and life at home was far from easy. But that rough upbringing, it built toughness. It built fight. It built AJ Styles. Wrestling didn't come easy for him. He didn't have connections or a big-name mentor to get him started. What he had was raw talent, unbelievable athleticism, and heart. So much heart. In 1998, he made his debut in the world of professional wrestling. It wasn't WWE. It wasn't even WCW. It was the dusty gymnasiums, the tiny venues, the grind of the indie circuit. But he was there, night after night, learning the ropes, literally and figuratively. Back then, people knew there was something different about this guy. His style was electric. He could fly like Rey Mysterio, strike like Shawn Michaels, and move with the smooth confidence of a veteran, even as a rookie. He worked for National Championship Wrestling and NWA Wildside. You probably never heard of them unless you're a hardcore fan. But these places were important. This is where AJ Styles learned how to perform, how to entertain, how to become more than just a wrestler. He became a storyteller. Then, in 2001, came the big break: World Championship Wrestling, WCW. Even though his time there was brief, it mattered. It was a taste of the big leagues, and it gave fans across the country a glimpse of his insane potential. But WCW closed soon after, and just like that, the opportunity was gone. Most guys would have called it quits. Not AJ. He didn't stop. He pivoted. When WWE didn't scoop him up right away, he went somewhere else, somewhere new, a place that would eventually become his proving ground: Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNA. Now known as Impact Wrestling, this was the company that gave AJ Styles the platform to show the world exactly who he was. From 2002 to 2013, AJ Styles made TNA his home, and man, did he put on a show. He wasn't just a performer. He was the guy. TNA built its brand around him. He became a multiple-time world champion. He put on 5-star matches with legends like Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, Kurt Angle, and Sting. Whether it was Ultimate X matches, Iron Man bouts, or high-stakes main events, AJ always delivered. But it wasn't just about athleticism. Styles grew into a full package. He found his voice. He developed a presence. Fans connected with him because he was real, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Just a man giving everything he had in that ring every single night. He earned the nickname the Phenomenal One, and he earned it. When he finally left TNA in 2013, it wasn't out of failure, it was out of evolution. He wanted more. He wanted new challenges. So he crossed the ocean to Japan. That's right, AJ Styles became a star all over again, this time in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Wrestling in front of Japanese crowds, where respect is everything and performance is king, AJ didn't just survive, he thrived. He joined Bullet Club, the hottest faction in the world at that time. He captured the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the same title held by legends like Antonio Inoki and Kazuchika Okada. It was official: AJ Styles wasn't just an American phenomenon. He was a global one. And then, finally, in 2016, the moment fans had been waiting nearly 2 decades for, AJ Styles arrived in WWE. Not in the background. Not in developmental. But at the Royal Rumble, one of WWE's biggest events of the year. The crowd went nuts. Twitter exploded. This wasn't just a debut, it was a moment. What followed was a run that very few could have predicted. People wondered, could a TNA guy really make it in WWE? Could a guy pushing 40 break through in a system known for building its own stars? The answer was absolutely. AJ Styles proved that talent has no limits. In his very first year, he took on legends like Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, and, in a dream match that fans never thought they'd see, John Cena. Their feud produced some of the best matches of the decade. SummerSlam 2016. Royal Rumble 2017. Those matches weren't just good. They were epic. Didn't just hang with Cena, he beat him clean. And that sent a message across the wrestling world. Styles had arrived. For real. He won the WWE Championship not once, but twice. His second reign lasted 371 days, making it one of the longest WWE title reigns of the modern era. He became the face of SmackDown Live. He was no longer the underdog. He was the champ. The guy in the front of the poster. The guy selling out arenas. The guy you couldn't ignore. And here's the thing about he never stopped adapting. Whether it was high-flying, technical wrestling, brawling, or storytelling, he could do it all. And that's rare. That's special. That's why, even as the years go by, he still commands respect every time he walks down that ramp. Outside the ring, Styles is a devoted family man. He's got a wife, Wendy, and 4 kids, and by all accounts, he's as grounded and loyal at home as he is phenomenal in the ring. He's a man of faith, a proud Christian, and he never forgets where he came from. Despite the fame, despite the championships, despite the global recognition, and never acts like a superstar. He acts like a guy who knows what it's like to have nothing and appreciates everything he has now. And that's why fans love him. Not just because he's incredible in the ring, but because he's relatable. He's humble. He's real. There's no ego with Styles. He's the same guy who wrestled in a gym for $20, who traveled the world for his dream, who never gave up, and who never lost sight of who he is. Over the years, Styles has added US championships, intercontinental titles, and tag team gold to his resume. He's feuded with legends, put on match of their year contenders, and helped elevate younger stars. Whether it's mentoring new talent or putting his body on the line night after night, he's never stopped being phenomenal. And even today, in WWE's ever-changing landscape, Styles remains one of the most respected names in the locker room. Younger superstars look up to him. Veterans trust him. Fans chant his name. And when the lights hit and that theme song hits, they don't want none. You know something special is about to happen. Styles' career is proof that you don't need to be born into the business to succeed in it. You don't need the perfect background, the perfect body, or the perfect circumstances. All you need is heart, determination, passion, and an unshakable belief in yourself. From humble beginnings in Georgia to wrestling greatness on every continent, Styles' journey is a masterclass in resilience. And the story isn't over. Not even close. Because every time he steps into the ring, whether it's in a title match, a high-profile feud, or even a mid-card grudge match, he reminds us why we love this business. Why we tune in. Why we cheer. Why we believe. He's a wrestler's wrestler. A fan's favorite. A once-in-a-generation talent who never stopped chasing the dream and ended up inspiring millions along the way. So next time you hear the crowd erupt and the music hit, remember, this isn't just another superstar. This is Styles. The man who proved you don't need the machine to make it. You just need the drive. The guts. The grind. And above all, you need to be phenomenal. Thanks for watching Kings of United States. If you enjoyed this story, and want more real-life journeys of your favorite legends, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button, so you never miss a new drop. We've got more incredible stories coming your way. Until next time, stay phenomenal, and keep supporting the legends.